Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Storytime with Keyvon. Me. I haven't really posted anything in a long time, so I don't know why I'm so nervous about this, but I'm happy to be back. Work and everything is but I'm back. So today's story, I'm just going to be talking about how to not give up, or how you shouldn't give up or don't give up. And a couple stories I have for you guys is how I gave up on basketball, how I wanted to give up on dancing, and for everybody who knows me, I love to dance, and how I really wanted to give up on dancing, and just certain situations how I just wanted to give up, but I just couldn't. So with basketball, I think I already told this story, but I'm gonna tell it again for all the new people or all the new viewers who will subscribe to my channel. When I was little, I used to play basketball, and one thing that led me to basketball was my aunt Marion. She figured that I loved basketball. So in middle school, I didn't really play in high school. It was all about track for me in high school. And even in like some little leagues or summer leagues, I used to play basketball. And the reason why I gave up on basketball was because it's not necessarily my mother's fault, it's my fault. And one of the things my mom used to tell me was there's always somebody who's out there better than you, but it's just like, well, if somebody's out there who's better than me, then why am I going to practice and everything like that? It makes no sense. Excuse me. I already told this story too, but I'm just telling it again, because lately it feels like, even in the present day, it feels like I just want to give up, finding money for school, because the school I go to is really expensive. Lord Jesus, it's expensive. I can't deal with it. I'm getting ready to graduate college, and it's like, what do I do after that? I don't even know. And life just weighs heavy on you, and it's not even funny. It's just like you want to give up, and it's like there's no direction. But one thing I'm learning is you have to put your trust in God, and have God be your source, and not worry about anything, because God got you. He knows the plans that He has, and you just have to follow His plans and just trust God. But another story is just me with dancing. Like I said, if anybody who knows me, I love to dance. Dancing is my true passion. I love it to death. I'll be dancing till I'm like 85 or till I can't move anymore. I don't care. I want to be dancing forever. But I guess one of the reasons why I wanted to really give up on dancing was because I looked at every other dancer, whether it was, people who were on my dance team in college, or other people on the dance team, or other people who are on YouTube, other choreographers, people who are on Word of Dance, or So You Think You Can Dance. And looking at them, it's just like, okay, what's the point of me even dancing? And I can't even dance like that. Even when it comes to hip hop, I can't even dance like that. And it's just like, what in the world? But one of the things I'm learning is, number one, life and death is in the power of your own tongue. So you have to stop saying I can't to start saying I can. And number two is that you can't look at everybody and compare yourself to them, because the more you start comparing yourself is the more you start doubting yourself more. It's like, okay, well, they got what I want, so I can't do it. So what's the point of me even doing it? No, that's why would you even do that? God gave you a gift for a reason, so perfect your craft. So looking at dance videos, learning from other people, what can I take from this dance and learn, or what can I take from this dance and put it into my own dancing in? What other moves can I learn from other people? And just literally perfecting your craft. And also, even though life is weighing heavy so much on me, it's like I really can't give up, and I really can't stop chasing my dreams, because if you stop chasing your dreams, then what are you living for? You have a passion, and God put a passion in you. Hello, He put a passion in you for a reason. And I wrote a lot of this stuff down, so that's why I'm keep looking back and forth, and it's like, yeah, I write this stuff down and to help me. But so yeah, and it's like you have to stay in your own lane, because if you, of course, go into other people's lane, it's like, why would you stop another person's blessing? Like, a lot of people want what another person's want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want their talents and you want what they have and everything like that. But what that person has for them is not for you. So why would you block somebody else's blessing? That's blocking your own blessing. That makes no sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. So it's like you have to learn how to stay in your own lane and follow after your own dreams. You know what I'm saying? And it can be tough sometimes, especially when you see what other people have that you want. And it's just like you can't look at what other people have. You have to perfect your own craft and chase after your own dreams. And I have to admit, there's a lot of people I do look up to, because especially like their stories are just crazy and everything like that. And I actually wrote it down. Especially so, these are the people I actually look up to. Tyler Perry is one of them, and because his story was like how he was homeless and writing plays in his car and everything like that. It just amazes me how he went from his car to basically a mansion, and it's like, what in the world? And it's just so cool how he saw his vision and saw his dream and never gave up and trusted in God. And it was like, okay, I know what God has for me. And this dude is like, what, almost, is he 40 something? I don't even know, I can't remember. But yeah, so that's one of them. Oprah Winfrey, of course, my girl Oprah, love her to death. Her story on how she was abused, how she was raped, how she was in a news company and people told her that she's not gonna, be an anchor or have her own TV show. Not only did she have her own TV show, but she has her own network, basically called the OWN, WON. She has her own network here, people. I mean, and she's like, what? I don't even know how old she is. To me, she looked like she about, 50? She looked good for her age. I mean, come on now, this is mind-blowing. Trevor Noah, if y'all don't know who that is, he hosts The Daily Show, and he's from South Africa, and I've been following him and his story, and he's just amazing. How he basically, one of the stories was how he was trying to, come into the comedian scene, and the person, I forgot the person's name before, who did The Daily Show before Trevor Noah, but called him, and Trevor Noah turned it down because he was like, my fans are more important than this. And a couple years later, he's on The Daily Show, and it's just, I'm just like, wow. So hearing everybody's story is just really amazing. And last but not least, my girl Tiffany Haddish. For all y'all who don't know who Tiffany Haddish is, she was in Girls Trip. Crazy movie, very crazy movie, but she is hilarious. And I really love her story, because it's just how she was an orphan, how she went from home to home, and just how she was poor and everything like that. And now she's basically like in every movie, so funny. I love how she tells her story, and even though it's a sad story about how she was an orphan and how she was moved from place to place, shelter to shelter, she uses that not to like make people cry, but make people laugh. It's funny because it's like she has so many stories that's just like, it's sad, but she turns it into something funny. And now she is in like every movie, she's funny, and it's just like, okay, so if these people can do it, then why can't I do it? They had a dream, they had a goal, they didn't let anything or anyone stop them. And it just goes to show you, if they can do it, then I definitely can do it, then you can definitely do it. So that just goes to say, don't ever give up on your dreams, and stay your own lane. And also, don't rush to get something. Remember, it's always in God's timing. God will hide you until you are ready. One of the things that my mom actually told me, and I actually looked this up. Sorry, my eyes are watering. I don't know why, because I'm getting emotional from all these celebrities who actually made it. I will be there one day. I will be there. Y'all gonna see. But anyways, my mom told me about TD Jakes, how he was on the scene for years, and I can't remember when he actually like came out on the scene and everything like that. I can't remember, but it was just amazing how my mom told me that he was on the scene for years. And I looked it up, and he was literally on the scene, gospel scene, for years, and then finally he just blew up. And it just shows you that when God is ready for you to be seen, you will be seen. God will hide you and perfect you until you are ready to come out into the world. And that just goes to show with all these celebrities, especially the celebrities I mentioned, these are literally my top celebrities who I actually look up to. So Tyler Perry, Trevor Noah, Oprah, and Tiffany Haddish, because they have been through so much. They have been told from other producers and everything like that they're not going to make it. And now they're some of the biggest stars in Hollywood. So of course I look up to them, and of course I would like to meet them one day and make a movie with them or something like that, or even be on the Daily Show with Trevor Noah and just talk to him. And I think that'd be so awesome, because I would love to thank them and tell them that if it wasn't for you and your stories, you know, who knows? And also, of course, God, of course. So if you guys don't take anything away from this, take these simple steps or rules or whatever. Number one, stay in your own lane. Don't block anybody's blessing, and always be encouraging to other people. Number two, don't ever give up on your dreams, and don't ever give in. If somebody tells you no, you're not going to make it or anything like that, prove those people wrong who doubted you. And number three, don't be mad if you're not blowing up yet. Because these people who I mentioned, they're like in their 30s, 40s, 50s. I don't even know how old they are. But they're just now coming on the scene. Even though Tyler Perry and Oprah have been on the scene, they're still doing a great work in Hollywood. And it's amazing to me what God can do in their life. If he can do it in their life, he can definitely do it in your life, and he can definitely do it in my life. So just take these simple steps or rules or whatever you want to call them, and just show the world what you can do, and don't ever give up on your dreams. And remember that. And especially if it feels like the world's getting heavy on you, you don't know which way to go, start praying, start talking to God, ask God, and just be like, show me the way. What do you have for me? I'm lost. I don't know. Feels like I'm giving up. Whatever. Trust in God and just don't give up. Trust me. I'm preaching to myself because it feels like I want to give up. But of course I have to leave you guys with the scripture. Still got my book that my mom gave me. Oh, and shout out to my mom. She's on her cruise. Hey, have fun on your cruise. But Galatians 6:9, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. And that just speaks volume right there. So if you don't give up, you will reap the harvest, and especially for what God has for you. So that's all I have for you. I'm going to go eat my Chunky Monkey ice cream. Excited about that. And yeah. All right. Thank you for tuning in.